Please remember to like, subscribe and comment, as we love to hear back from our viewers. Also, if you enjoy our videos, please consider becoming a patron of our show through Patreon and or GoFundMe. Links are listed below the video in the description. From the deepest, darkest recesses of Dangerous Nerds headquarters, Keith Moncrief and Gerry Kissell.
Hey guys, it's Pop Culture Minefield with
Keith
and Gerry.
Ooh.
And we're here to talk about more geeky nerd stuff, because we're geeky nerds. And first thing out of the gate, we're going to do birthdays. Yes. So today's birthday is Scott Eastwood, who is just shockingly looks like his dad when he was young. Like when you put them side by side, it's freaky how much they look a lot alike. That's why when people were like suggesting that he should be Wolverine, I'm like going, yeah, I go with that. I go with that. But anyway, it's his birthday today, and it's sad that he is off of the Suicide Squad. His character died, but you'd mentioned something that there might be some hubbub about.
Well, I mean, they could write it in, but originally when they had first announced they were making a Suicide Squad movie, and they had mentioned that he was associated with it, before they actually had said who was who was going to be Rick Flag, I personally thought
he was going to be Rick Flag. Yeah, and all the rumors I'd read was that he was going to be Nightwing. Yeah. And of course, all those panned out. Another birthday today, Gary Oldman. He was in a couple of little films, the trilogy called the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah, something I hadn't heard of it.
Commissioner Gordon?
I think that's the name of the character.
And he was some crazy psycho in Fifth Element, which was the sequel to Leon the Professional, because he played the same character, exact same character. Bring me everyone! And then, of course, I would like to throw out a couple of happy birthdays to friends of mine. My friend Patrick McGrath, who, when we were younger, Pat and I were called two long-haired weirdos by our priest, Father Weems. You boys are just a bunch of long-haired weirdos. And of course, my inspiration as a young man in school, she was both my teacher and she's a friend, Gay Adagbalola. She's also in the band Uppity Blues Women. I got to meet, I just forgot his brain fart. B.B. King, that's right. I told you the story already. Yes, you did. B.B. King because of her, and that was amazing. I even got to touch Lucille. But anyway, happy birthday, Gay. And with that, I guess we'll move on to the nerds.
I think we're going to start off with Peter Dinklage.
Oh, Peter Dinklage. Yes, this is, yeah, it's odd news. It's not like it's actually something that's happening, but he is pushing to be in the Star Wars films. And I'm like, you know what? That guy could be in anything. I would watch him read the phone book. I think he's that good an actor. Yeah. But I kept wondering, you know, what's he want to be? The king of the Jawas? The king of the Ewoks? King of the Yoda people?
He can do anything he wants. I mean, by the time he gets an opportunity to be in anything, I mean, it'll be after Game of Thrones. So.
Well, and it's the guys, and this is his chance to be in Star Wars, is the guys that are coming over from Game of Thrones to do their own trilogy.
Benny Hoff
so
and Weiss.
It'll be really cool to see him over there, because Peter Dinklage, I've been a fan of his. Well, I saw his first movie in Oblivion in 1995 with Old Ugly. I can't remember his name. I always forget his name. From Fargo, with the guy that's all weird. He's playing God in a new TV series.
Oh, yeah.
But I really didn't become a fan of his, though, until '03 when I bought a copy of The Station Agent, which was just, wow, dude. That is a great film.
Patricia Clarkson.
She's one of my crushes. That one and Kathleen O'Hara are my two favorite redhead actresses. So, yeah, redhead is, what is it?
That does it for me.
It's my kryptonite, yes, redheads.
Good to know.
But, I don't know, I'm excited about it. You got any thoughts on him being in Star Wars?
I think he should be. I think they should just be pushing to put as many big name people in a lot of this stuff as possible. But Peter Dinklage, I think, would be an excellent addition. Now, as to what he would play, I have no idea. It's whatever they can think.
You had, in our previous conversation, you had said something about that he might be doing something a lot like what Sam Jackson did, getting himself out there.
Yeah. I mean, on behalf of his agent, I would just like, say, hey, yeah.
Put me in everything.
Everything.
Gary Oldman. It's like, what do you want me to put you in? Everything! Anyway. So we move on to another studio, which is, of course, CBS. And a lot of you that are old Star Trek fans know that CBS Studios Incorporated is Viacom, which we considered as Star Trek fans the Borg.
Yeah.
They were the villains. But the fact is they put out the best Star Trek outside of the original series.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of problems with Discovery, even though the last 2 episodes, I've been personally impressed with what they've done, which is hard to do with Discovery because I thought it was pretty awful most of the time.
Yeah.
And even though the premiere, the promo for next week starts off with that downbeat narration again by Michael, and I'm like, oh my God,
Can't
just
you guys get away
start
from it?
slashing my wrist now.
You guys need to get away from that because we were able to break
terrible.
We were able to break out of 7 of 9 saving the ship and Wesley Crusher saving the ship every week. We should be able to get out of the whole Michael Burnham.
Michael Burnham being depressed and saving the ship. It's like we need that one character. It could be Pike. Shut up, Michael.
That's what we need.
But Sherry Redstone, I think this is just my personal opinion, I think she is the secret driving force behind this change that we've seen in Star Trek.
Well, she likes, look, to put it bluntly, she likes the money. When you look at how far Viacom has fallen.
CBS Studios Incorporated.
Yes. But back about 2000, Viacom was one of the top entertainment really companies out there.
They own Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
They own everything.
MTV. They own Showtime. They own all kinds of things. And when you look at it compared to, Warner Brothers, compared to even Disney, they should be out there putting together their own big pay service. And after her dad had divided both CBS Incorporated and Paramount.
With Les Moonves.
Yeah. To only have CBS All Access with just CBS stuff.
And with just one show selling that.
Yeah. It makes no sense. I mean, from a corporate point of view, if you're really wanting to put your best foot forward and you're wanting to compete against Netflix, Disney, Amazon, Hulu, why CBS All Access really is an idea whose time was really relevant maybe 6 years ago. You can't get away with that now. Seriously. You need to put forth something that will allow you to compete in how everything's going to be, because I think the way we're going to put it is from here on out it'll be either pre-Disney Plus or post-Disney Plus. As far as I'm concerned, Netflix has nothing to worry about. Amazon has nothing to worry about. Of course, Disney Plus. Everybody else outside of those particular services, they have a lot to worry about because the average person's not going to have the money month to month to be able to afford all of this stuff. So unless CBS has some sort of a major program in their back pocket that's going to cause people to come out and buy heavily into what they're selling in the same numbers with the same number of viewers that both Amazon and Netflix currently have, and you know that people are looking at buying into what Disney Plus has.
Which we talked about before, that they're holding off launching until all this stuff goes through.
Yes. And so, really, I think Sherry Redstone might be considering just pulling CBS All Access. which would make sense. Financially, it makes no sense to keep it going.
And if that does happen, that's the end of Discovery.
For the most part.
Because it is the only reason it's in existence is it's the only thing CBS All Access has.
I mean, she could decide to retool it. I mean, there are several ways to go from here. You could take CBS All Access and put it as a network series. But I'm telling you, what that's going to do is it's going to cause... Right now, Discovery is the most expensive Star Trek series ever, per episode. If you decide to put that on broadcast television, you're going to have to cut its production budget.
It'll automatically drop down to $2 million.
Or lower. You cannot afford to have a show that expensive on broadcast television, because then your money's coming from your advertisers. And with people pulling out of network TV, I mean, people are just leaving regular TV in droves.
Well, they lost a lot of subscribers coming into second season. And
well, they didn't have that many to start with. Netflix dropped the dime on those guys. It's like, look, I don't know what they're talking about when they say they got a lot of subscribers. You know, because according to what we got and what we're doing outside of North America, nobody's really watching this stuff. You know, so seriously, I mean, if you are a CBS All Access fan, Sherry Redstone's basically got you by the nethers. And whatever decisions she decides to make is really going to be where Star Trek Discovery is going to wind up. Whether it's going to be trying to get onto regular broadcast television, which will probably see your budget being cut per episode, which might then mean that you're going to lose several actors or several crew members, or you're just going to get the program canceled. And
you've got the whole lawsuit thing. And as that escalates, I guarantee you Sherry Redstone's looking at that going, heads are going to roll.
Yeah. Well, she's already intimated that, you know, Star Trek is a major jewel within the crown of what this company holds. Although, in her opinion, it hasn't been the same since 2005. Uh-oh, you know what that means. So, obviously, she's not digging what Star Trek Discovery's doing. One way or another, if you're a fan of Discovery, if you're lucky enough that this show goes beyond season 3, there are going to have to be some hard choices made. And really, it's not going to come out the same program that you have right now. I think that's it, though.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
we've got no time left, and that's the end of this episode. This is Gary.
And this is Keith.
For Pop Culture Minefield. Mind's blown. Y'all come back next episode. You hear?